Drop. Good. Okay. Drop. Good. Basically working on getting her to drop first. Drop. And then we'll work on the not barking. If she doesn't, good. As soon as she drops it, I pick it up and I throw it again. Good job, B. Drop. One thing at a time. Mostly we've just been working on dropping the item. We'll work on a little bit more chillness with it when she drops confidently. Drop. Good. Good girl. I don't want him to tug, so I'm not going to let her engage. Drop. Pulling it away is not going to get me to throw it again. B, drop. So what I can do, hold on to the object. Good, okay. And I lift her collar and just give it the littlest, smallest amount of pressure. Good. Drop. Good. You do have to kind of be mindful of your fingers. She did re-bite and got me a little bit. Drop. Good. When working with a really high drive dog, her brain is not thinking about obedience or anything. She's going to take a break. Not thinking about obedience, not thinking about doing anything. When she's a little bit more tired, we can maybe say like, hey, sit or something. Good. See there, I didn't even have to say it. All I had to do was grab her collar. Drop. Good. So grabbing the collar is a cue for dropping. Drop. Good. The faster she gives it up, the faster I throw it. Drop. Good. Now we're going to do this and we'll cut it off before she's actually exhausted. She's been inside for a couple hours, so she's got some pent-up energy. Drop. Good. See there, I didn't even have to grab her collar. Drop. No. Drop. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Down here. Yeah, good job. Good girl. So slobbery. Drop. Good. Drop. No. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to yank it out of her mouth. Drop. And then cause her prey instinct to go in. Good. Yes, good. Because if I pull it away, she's going to want to fight. So I have to hold still. Take a break. That's called delivering to hand. And we started this by not delivering to hand, so there was no tugging. Drop. Good. See, what I won't do is I won't engage with her. Drop. And what I'll do is back up, and I'll push into her. Good. That takes, no, back up. Good. And I'm putting pressure on her every time she goes to stand up. That's not going to get me to throw it. What I want her to do is I want her to back up and sit at a certain distance. That's what I like for being safe play with children, is they drop the item and then they back up and they know that the item's not going to get thrown again if they go for it. Now she's a little tired, so I might have to cut it there. But the end goal, and this is what I do with my dog Finnegan, is I'll throw his frisbee, and when he's in real high drive and his obedience is kind of down at the bottom, is I'll just say back up, and he backs up, and so he knows that the only way I'm going to throw that frisbee again for him is if he releases the object to me, I can reach down and grab it, and then we can go back to playing. And since V's not a working dog, I don't have to worry about her, you know, really wanting to tug the object with me or give it into hand as much. But I want her to be able to control her drive and her impulse control a little bit by putting behaviors on cue and creating a pattern that going for the item's not going to get her anywhere, lunging for it's not going to get anywhere, tugging is not going to get me to throw it. So if I grab it and she tugs around, I'm just going to release it. If I'm holding on to it, the only way it's going to get thrown again is if she releases it on cue. If she doesn't, I'm grabbing that collar. I'm just doing like a little bit of pressure. When we first started, I did have to lift her up a little bit, and she was in real high drive at that point. She was first doing it, lifted her up. So it's just uncomfortable because she is on a nice like 3-inch flat collar, and it's just pressure, and that's just very common with the dog world. That you use pressure to release, and then the moment they release, you take pressure off their neck and you chuck the item again. V, come here. Oh, you're tired. Okay, we'll call it.